quick. Let me start with cigar number 1 on the Retro Hell. Cigar 1 is kind of box pressed too. Not as much as cigar 2, but it's definitely not round. It's got definite edges to it. Yeah, on a pure Retro Hail, I'm starting to get some of that spice on number 1. Still has that licorice quality to it. Man, I'm enjoying it. Let's go right to cigar 2. Let me cleanse the palate. Woo! Woo, definitely. More spicier. Oh, I enjoyed that Retro Hell on number 2 a lot, and I actually like it. I like it peppery. I like it to make my eyes water. I like the sensation in my nose. Some people can't stand it, but I like it. And you know what? Number 2 gets the win on the Retro Hell. Where's my pen? I'll be right back. I gotta find my pen. All right, boys and girls, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna keep smoking to about the middle point of these cigars. It's gonna take about 20-30 minutes, so I am going to do the miracle of video YouTube, and we're gonna go right to that middle mark, and I will let you know what I think of the first 20 minutes of the smoke. I will tell you right now that cigar 1 wins on the smell before the light up. Just love the smell before I lit it up. It's a smell cigar. It wins on the smell, and it wins on the cold draw, whatever that means. But I will tell you that cigar 2 wins on the Retro Hail so far. And I would say they both are on a draw in the beginning lights of the smoke. When I lit it up and smoked both of these, it's a draw. So, close battle. Still anybody can win. And I will see you guys again in about 20 to 30 minutes and let you know how things are progressing. Oh yeah. Quick caveat, the smoke output on number 2 is like a chimney. It's unbelievable. I mean, the smoke is just everywhere. I love it. I love it. Very easy to smoke. Very easy on the draw. This thing is just pouring out smoke. I mean, look at that. It's everywhere. Love it. I haven't really gone into construction that much on these cigars yet. I will tell you that 1 is a bit firmer, a firmer pack. Number 2 is a little bit, I think, has a little bit more squish to it. Not a lot, but a little bit more squish. But so far, my expectations of the cold draw, the smell before I lit them, is there. You know, I mean, I no surprises so far is what I'm saying. No surprises. They're smoking pretty much as I thought they were gonna smoke, except number 2 has been I would say it would be the most slight surprise. As once I lit number 2 and started smoking, I just noticed a taste right away with it that was delicious. And it's, here, let me taste it again, hold on. Yeah, just a nice taste, honey nut draw. Pleasantly surprised. All right. So we're about 10 to 15 minutes in. The ash has already fallen on cigar number 2, and cigar number 1's ash is still holding. I think cigar 2 is smoking maybe a little bit faster because the draw is just so easy. You know, on number 2, the smoke output is still all over the place. The construction is almost flawless. Look at that burn line. I haven't touched it up once, and the burn line is holding very well, very well. Here's what I'm noticing. In Cigar 1, it's getting more of a fireside taste as I'm getting into it. Fireside, camp burn kind of smell and taste. Sort of like a Kentucky jerky tobacco kind of taste. If you tried those Kentucky smokes, I'm tasting a little bit of that. Not a lot, but a little bit. In cigar number 2, I'm getting a more intense rising of that honey nut flavor and creaminess. Getting more of a creamy taste in cigar number 2. They're both delicious. They're both tasty in their own rights. There is differences in those respects, in those taste respects. But that's what I'm noticing right now in about 15 minutes of smoking now. Unless there's any surprises, I'll get back to you guys as we get towards the bands, okay? Deal? Deal. I tell you right now, I am really enjoying this cigar tasting challenge. If the other cigars are as good as these, this is $70 well spent. All right, Oliver, $70 well spent. Thank you for this, and I hope you guys do more of these. I can't wait till they reveal what these cigars actually are. We won't know for a while, but I'll tell you right now, I'm enjoying this, and let's just keep going on. Oh, by the way, one more thing. I am using a Bugatti lighter. This lighter was, I think, $14 when I got it, and it still works great. It's got a 3-jet, and I love this lighter. And in the back of this lighter, it's got a little hole punch. See that little hole punch? Oh, sorry. Little punch right there. And you just inject the liquid in here with a pressure can. Boop. And this thing has just been awesome. Obviously, I've been using it a lot. See it? But I love this cheap little lighter. All right, so I'll get back to you when we get close to the bands. Before I get to you close to the bands, I want to talk about strength. I'm just now finally starting to feel a little bit of strength here. I don't have the luxury of taking my time because I'm smoking 2 cigars at once. So I'm hoping that, you know, I don't start spinning around and my head turns around and I turn green and all that nasty stuff. I don't feel it. I don't feel a huge nicotine surge yet, which is good. I'm not a huge nicotine kind of guy. I'll tell you, when I first started smoking cigars again, one of my weaknesses was smoking too fast, and I got sick many times. Actually, my first cigar going back was a nub cigar, and I was sick for 3 days because I smoked too fast. You know, I had to learn how to properly smoke a cigar. I smoked too fast. Sort of like taking a bottle of wine and a big glass of wine, and go, and just gulping it down, you know? First of all, you're not going to enjoy it as much. Second of all, you're probably going to get sick, and that's what happened to me. So the next time I tried a cigar, I smoked a little slower. I only got sick for 2 days. Then I tried another cigar. I got sick for a day. Then I tried another cigar. I got sick for I got a little lightheaded for a couple hours, and the next cigar I was fine. So, you know, you might be able to avoid all that if you take your time, enjoy the cigar, because that's how you're really supposed to do it. And sometimes it takes time, you know, to take it easy, enjoy the cigars, and savor it. I'll be back. All right, we're back, and we're about in the middle stages of the cigars. Somewhat in the middle. Getting there with this one. Definitely there on this one. Number 1. Getting there number 2. I am definitely starting to feel the strength, the nicotine strength, and a taste strength. Number 1 is winning on the strength both ways. both on the taste and the strength. I'm definitely starting to feel it now. It took a while, but I'm starting to feel it because I have to smoke a little faster because I'm smoking 2 cigars. Makes sense, right? So I'm not sure if I'm going to go past the bands on these because first of all, I don't normally smoke to the nub. Very rarely do I ever smoke a cigar down to the ends. But secondly, I don't really want to get sick, so I'll keep going as much as I can. I will say that I have not listened to the podcast yet on Cigar Number 1, Cigar Number 2 that's going to come out later on today. Obviously, I haven't listened to it yet. It's not out yet. They haven't even done it yet. It's like 4 in the morning right now on Wednesday, September 5th. So I think it's September 5th. I gotta check on that, but we'll keep going as far as we can. But there's definitely, this wins on the strength of the nicotine and the strength of the taste. I'll be back. All right, I'm getting close to the bands, but I'm starting to sweat, so I'm gonna stop it here and call it a day. I already kind of know who's the winner, which I will reveal in a moment. I will say I enjoyed both cigars. They're very delicious, but this is where I'm gonna stop. I could tell when I'm starting to sweat and things are starting to move around that I need to stop. But I got a winner, and the winner of the first cigar tasting challenge of Cigar 1 and Cigar 2 is Cigar 1 wins the first cigar tasting challenge. This cigar was delicious through and through. I love that black licorice taste. It never went out. Nice clean smoke. More packed draw, which is fine. But Cigar 1, I would have to say, just barely edged out Cigar Number 2 in the cigar tasting challenge. Thanks everybody for following me, watching this, and all that good stuff. Soon we will do Cigars 3 and Cigar Number 4. This is Super Dan, dealing in the desert. Thank you for watching. Light your ashes. Let's go. And I will see you on the next one. Once again, Cigar 1 wins for Super Dan in the first cigar tasting challenge. Cheers and have a great day.